Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in. So before I start with a general tarot reading for October for your sign, I first want to do a quick smudge and a meditation so we can release the energy for September and invite new one in for October. Alright, so if you're for some reason not capable of getting into the meditation right now, or you want to come back later to it, then you can find the link or the timestamp link in the comment section that will take you right up to the point where I start the tarot reading. Alright, if you are in for it, then join me on this journey. Let's get started. Thank you for tuning in to this meditation. Get comfortable in whatever way, shape, or form that is for you. You can lay down, you can sit up, you can maybe stand, walk around in nature. It's whatever for you is the most comfortable way. Okay, I'm going to start off with smudging some white sage. You can open your eyes or keep your eyes open. Maybe you want to close them. Once again, whatever makes you feel comfortable. This is a safe space. So whatever emotion or feeling comes up, allow it to come in and allow it to get out. Alright? There's no right, no wrong. Whatever is meant to come up will always come up. But we're here to release and let go. Alright. Releasing all the energy from the month of September. All the low frequencies, all the insecurities, the uncertainties, the worries, the lack, the losses. We release it now. We don't need it anymore. Releasing the fear, all that is not serving our highest good. We let it go. Breathe in, breathe out. Releasing the weight. We take from September what was serving us. The moments of inner peace, the moments of gratitude, the moments of laughter and joy, the moments of growth, the moments of expansion, the moments of soul to soul connections. Breathe in, breathe out. We're inviting in high frequency for October. May this month show us beauty inside of us and all around us. May we be open for opportunities that want to come and flow towards us. May we invite in growth and expansion. May we feel the love for ourselves and for each other, and approach ourselves and others from a place of compassion and kindness and patience. Breathe in breathe out. Thank you. You can open up your eyes if they were closed. Namaste. I see you. Thank you for joining this meditation. Let's get into the general tarot reading for October. Alright, Scorpio, let's tune in for the October energies for you. I hope you are doing good. I hope you enjoyed the meditation if you decided to, join it. Let's tune in for you for the month of October. I feel that something is coming to the surface, right? I feel you guys feel that something's off. Okay, I don't know if that's for all of my Scorpios, but for some of you, it's really like you feel something's off with a person. You can't really put your finger on it, but you feel that something's iffy, like, I don't know. And I feel the month of October is building up to you understanding the truth, seeing the truth, hearing the truth, finding out the truth, but also really within yourself. Maybe you have been telling yourself it's like this, and now you slowly but surely are coming in to really feeling differently about it and opening up to the truth that comes from the soul. It's almost like it's not really going that good, even though I told myself it's fine and it will pass and it's all good, but it's like, I don't know if I actually like this anymore. I don't know if it's actually fitting with me anymore. Maybe I should move on, or I should, be verbal about it, what I like to see differently. So that's an energy. Stand your ground is what you got. So the universe asking you to stand your ground, to not push down certain feelings. Go and figure it out like the detectives you are. If you have a feeling, see if you can actually find if there's some truth in it. Don't feel like you just have to push it back down, because the universe really is showing you people's true colors. It doesn't necessarily have to be, everybody is, lying and keeping things from you. No, but it's like maybe you're lying to yourself about something, and that's also something that you see clearly, more clearly. Stand your ground. Standing your ground is an empowering, confidence building action to take from time to time. Now is the time when you need to stand your ground, Scorpio. You know that you can do it, and you know that by doing so you will be the victor, right? So you're being asked to really stand firmly and stand your ground in something you believe in. Okay, and to see the change happening before you accept somebody back in or anything in that direction. Also with your health, maybe you have certain health issues and things like that, and you feel like somebody is just like the doctor or something like that, isn't really paying close attention. Maybe the person is overworked, is overbooked, or anything in that way. It's almost like you want to try alternative routes. You want to see if something else might work. You don't just want to sit down and give up and like, this is it and I kind of have to live with it. Like, you find ways to maybe explore and see if there's another option, see if you might find a new way to do things. Okay, so coming to things coming to light can also be really positive for your health. For example, wanting to make different choices. Maybe you figure out the truth about certain food. You're like, I know I'm getting an allergic reaction to this food, period. And it's like, it's this food. It's like, I've been having all kinds of allergic reactions, don't know to what, but now I see, like, every time I eat this, I get that and that. Then that's what it is. You start to see the truth, and you can handle, put your action based on that. Go from there. All right, let's tune in for you with the tarot. Beginning of October. Closing out the beginning of October right now while I'm doing this reading, but let's see if it has anything else. Putting in time, energy, and effort, and not really seeing the results. Or feeling like, when it's gonna bear me some fruits. Well, it definitely will if you take off the blindfold and open up your eyes. It's like having all the qualities to start an amazing company or anything in that way. Having, for example, all the colors to paint something, having all the equipment you need, but you need the inspiration and you need the energy and actually to put in the time to do it and make it and create it. And I think that was sort of a missing key. You kind of were in between of something, of like knowing what to do and then actually getting to a point of actually doing it is a whole nother thing. And I feel like maybe you've been going back and forward to knowing the answer, but then wanting to sort of think about it a little bit longer, not ready to put yourself into action. But I see by the end of the beginning of the month of October, things are shifting and changing. I see the 9 of Cups coming in. So that is fulfillment, happiness, feeling good. Beautiful with the Strength card. So by the time the new moon in Libra comes along, it actually changes something for you. With the Knight of Pentacles. There's something different. Something has changed. Something will change. It's just there's something different about your energy. Opening up to the possibilities, seeing what is possible, seeing all the things you have overcome. Fears and things like that are not paralyzing you like they did for some time. And now you're slowly but surely starting to make the changes and the difference. And that makes a difference. Maybe not overnight, but it definitely does give you small wins here and there. It's like today I spoke to this person and I was going over and over it in my mind because I didn't want no drama and things like that. But you know what? I said hell no to that person today and it made me feel pretty damn good, right? And that's like small wins. It's just one person, it's one incident, but it made you feel like, hey, I can step up, I can stand my ground, because that's what you're being asked. Don't let people push you over. I know that's not really a Scorpio thing, but sometimes you just act like they are in charge because you don't want to put energy into actually having a confrontation, la-di-la-di-la-da, you know, like that. Just let them think whatever they want to think. But sometimes it is important to, you know, let people know what's on your mind. Let people know what's on your chest. Like, what's going on. You have the 10 of Cups here. So there's an area in your life where everything is flowing, or most things are flowing, and things are looking up, and things are looking bright. And then there's this other area of your life where you feel like you kind of have to hold on to something. Like you might be afraid to lose it. Is that it, Scorpio? You're afraid to lose something or someone? Because that's what they're showing me right now, is that you have something, but you're afraid to lose it. Even if there are no signs that you will. You might actually, because you feel good, because you feel like you're getting it all, or most parts. When will it go down again? You know, what's next? Or there is this thing that is holding you and keeping you away from actually feeling happy about the blessings you are receiving. 9 of Wands. It's almost like you feel you don't deserve the space to say, I know I wanted this, but I'm a little bit overwhelmed. And I'm getting what I want, and I receive what I wanted, but I'm a little bit overwhelmed with actually how much time or how much energy is involved. And you do not want to show that weakness. You're not sharing that. And King of Pentacles. Once again. There's you. There you are. Your season is almost here, Scorpio. So I think you need a little reminder that even the high, I don't know how to put that, even the highest leaders and all of that sometimes need to be the one who's getting nurtured. Sometimes need to be the one who's being led or being advised. You know, all the top people in the world, leaders, they have advisements. They have people that advise them. They give them, you know, scenarios or give them advice on things, how to do certain things, and then they make a decision based on the advice. So you are still Scorpio even if you cry. You are still a Scorpio even if you show your weakness. You are still a Scorpio if you admit that it's a bit too much. You need some space or you need some help. How about that? It's okay to admit it. It's okay because it doesn't make you any less strong or any less fearless or any less of, you know, a Scorpio. I know and understand that certain things come naturally to you and certain things don't. But if you work yourself up to a point where you really are so burned out, you're gonna have to ask help from people you never would have asked in the first place. And there's no question about it, you're gonna have to let them help you. So I feel overcoming a fear of not wanting to share, because it's almost like they say sometimes, be careful what you wish for, you might just get it. And I feel like maybe you do not want to be the one who says, I really wanted this, I asked for it and I love it, but it's a lot, you know. And to be open and ask people for help doesn't make you any less capable of having or doing what you're doing. About opening up about the weaknesses, you know. Choosing a certain partner and then maybe come to a certain point where your friends and things sort of warned you for something to happen, but you gave it your all and you still made the decision to go into that relationship and go through certain things and stick with that person. It's your free choice. But then if something happens and there comes an ending to that, you still have the similar heartache or from a heartbreak, you know, still have similar emotions from that. If it would have been a healthy relationship and people would be on your side, you being in a relationship, that doesn't mean that you don't have any right on somebody just giving you a hug and being there for you, making you some soup or giving you something stronger, right? And to just nurture you and take care of you because they see you at a lower place and you just need someone to be there. And I almost feel like you don't feel like there's space for that, or you are maybe afraid that people won't give it to you because you've asked for, you know, you got what you wanted. And that's not for all, because don't get triggered by this, what I'm saying. It's not like you wanted this bad thing to happen to you and now you're here, now you gotta stay with it. No, I mean, sometimes, for example, we can get this job promotion, something we really wanted and like worked hard for and like, you know, did all these presentations and went to like 6 job interviews and that's it. And then you have that amazing job you worked for, you went to school for or whatever. You're working it, you're living it. But it can be overwhelming. It can be sometimes too much. And yeah, the money is great and all of that, but maybe you don't get enough time to even sleep or to live a life outside of that. Then it's okay to be happy about what you got, but to also just say it's a little bit too much for me right now, and then you want to take a step back. It's fine, you know. So take that space, even especially if you're coming to knowing that that's what it is, right? If it makes sense to you, Scorpio. Let's see, because you know, by the time ending of the month, your season is here. So let's see what that will bring for you. Let's clarify this death card for you, Scorpio. Oh, okay now. Look who showed up. The Empress. So use your own season to stand in your own power, to even if you show your weaknesses, those are your strengths as well. It helps, sometimes helps relationship go closer and deepening of relationships, of a bond, of a connection, of somebody actually seeing that you are human, and it actually gives them a feeling of closeness to you, which results in more compassion, more kindness, more nurturing, you know, more understanding, more help, and more respect. Okay? I mean, all your season, you're just gonna be Scorpio season. What you gonna do? So, everybody's savageness can come out. I mean, you know, my sister and my mother are both Scorpios, so I know Scorpios, okay? I have more Scorpios in my life than any other sign, I think. And there's this thing that comes out in me as a water sign. You know, I'm Cancer. That comes out in me when I'm around Scorpios. It's a different thing, okay? And I love Scorpio humor. Like, it's, okay, it can be a little dark sometimes, but sometimes, you know, most times it's really funny. And I think a Cancer and a Scorpio can just make jokes about certain things that nobody else understands. So, the Empress. And maybe you need to nurture yourself. It's time to spoil yourself with some free time and some happy times, and just buying yourself something nice. Giving yourself a time out. You know? Giving yourself the gift of just sitting in your own energy, of just recharging, so you can actually hear your inner voice again. You can receive the guidance and the blessings that come with that. Some of you might take a small trip during your birthday season. I think that would be a real good idea. You deserve it. Only if you can do it safely, of course. Moving it from rough water into calmer waters. Because people's eyes are on you, so they also know notice it if you might need some help and things that might be a little bit too overwhelming for you. But if you work through that in the beginning of the month, Scorpio, you have so much amazing benefit from that in your own season. See, ending of the Five of Swords. Sometimes you feel that if you show your weakness, people know your weak sides. They can use it against you. It's important to understand that not everybody's like that. But know who is and who isn't. And act based upon that. The Emperor. Feeling in control, feeling good, feeling better. I think if you're dealing with an Aries, you are each other's equal, okay? You are the Empress, the other person is the Emperor. You both come up in a very high energy, very steady, but that's towards the ending of the month, so the beginning of your own season. All right, let's go deeper into that. I'm gonna do an extended on this reading because I think there will be something more in it, definitely. That's for my Patreon, so on the Patreon you can find this extended reading. I'll leave the link in the description box. If you're not a Patreon yet, feel free to come and join me over there. I would love to have you as a Patreon, but don't feel pressured, you know. If you can't, if you don't want to, I love you the same. All right. Let me see. Happy birthday, happy early birthday to my beautiful Scorpios, and I'll be back before your season hits. Okay, I'm gonna do my very best for that. And yeah, just sending you all my love and light, and I know you're gonna get through this. Okay. I love you, Scorpio. Have a beautiful month of October and happy Halloween if you celebrate that, okay? Bye.